the help button. When will a COVID-19 vaccine be available, and could a vaccine return life to normal? Newsday's David Godfredson sat down for some questions and answers with a professor of immunology at Scripps Research in La Jolla.
I would be relatively optimistic that we will develop an effective vaccine relatively soon.
News 8 asked Dr. Dennis Burton, professor of immunology with Scripps Research, to answer some questions about a potential vaccine for COVID-19. First up, will a vaccine work against COVID-19?
The current vaccine candidates in the very early trials, so the very preliminary results, do seem to induce the sort of immune responses that would be expected to provide some level of protection against the virus.
When will a vaccine be available?
Sometime, probably late fall, we will find out if the vaccines that are currently being tried are looking successful. And then one would need large-scale production, and that's going to take longer. So sometime, maybe end of next year, I would think that large-scale vaccines would be available.
How long will a vaccine be effective in fighting off COVID-19?
I think we do not know yet. I mean, we're not far enough into looking at the immune responses, and that's going to be one of the important observations that still needs to be made.
And will a vaccine get life back to normal?
Definitely. I mean, I think that's what most likely will happen. And we have to just keep remembering that this is a new pathogen and nature throws up surprises. So, we have to constantly look at what happens and then act accordingly and modify what we're doing.
Well, David, I got to tell you, that is a refreshing dose of optimism to hear Dr. Burton so optimistic that a vaccine will be developed. Of course, the other big question a lot of people are following that up with is, will it be safe?
Yes, Dr. Burton says that any vaccine can have side effects, and usually, though, they're minor. And he points out that multiple companies are developing vaccines, so even if one turns out to be unsafe, there's going to be other options.
All right, all good to hear. Thanks, David.